This is Chris Hennessy. Chris has been performing spoken word
Your
art
head is, like,
for
right
about a year. She is queer, she's vegetarian, she's an activist, a writer, a feminist. She's an amazing asset to our team for Rainbow Alliance. And she's also a friend who hopes that you all enjoy tonight. So please give it up for Chris Hennessy.
I'm glad to see all of you are here. I was a little concerned I was going to show up. But so yeah, like Safi said, I've been doing this for about a year, and you can tell that I have a lot to learn. But this first piece is one that I read at Take Back the Night, and I got some really positive feedback. I noticed a lot of people really loved it, so I figured I'd do it again since I see a lot of new faces. It's basically about how people you love become very quickly the people who hurt you most, and how you're supposed to look at them again. So yes, it's called What on Earth Could She Have Done? Tell me, how do I derive pleasure from the very vibrations of an earthquake? Tell me, how do I swallow this pill with a tsunami? Now tell me, how with a touch could I freeze that wave? Now tell me, how do I slam shut the revolving door inside my brain filled with girls in high heels and short skirts? My mouth waters the remnants of a tsunami at the sight of such a pastry case. But truth is, they are simply figurines on a carousel. I know, because I've ridden them all ragged like a freezing wave in a careless hell. So tell me, how do I reverse the spin of a tornado like the hands on the grandfather clock who's had his lonely bones at the end of a dark hallway? You were a child then, but all that you felt in the hole of your soul was your throat. It constricted like a Chinese handcuff as your toes burrowed through the darkness. Your eyeballs were magnets. You wanted to see the tears on his face. You wanted to know if time was as afraid of the dark as you were, as you still are. Let's face it, you still scurry up the stairs so the psycho won't grab you by the heels. But back in the dark of that hallway, you simply stood and beamed with shame to see that regardless of ambiance, time it ticked on as always. So tell me, how do I flush away a hurricane? How do I extinguish a forest fire with a single drop of rain and then evaporate a flood with a single lick of flame? Tell me, how do I turn on these magnets? So I pull every razor blade from every wrist until all I see is the glint of metal, shine of darkness. Let's call it timeless, because with you, I was infinite. So tell me, how do I do all the things only God could but won't? Tell me how I'm supposed to love you after this.